Welcome back, trainers, and I'm finally going to be bringing you guys the video of me reaching rank 10. I'm going to be going over the secret Pokemon that I did change. I said I changed my team. Well, it was just one Pokemon, and I'm going to tell you what, it made a world of difference. Not that Gyarados wasn't great, and that was the Pokemon that was going to be replaced. And I'm going to be going over my strategies and why I did what and what I'm going to do in certain situations with a specific lead and all that stuff. So first Snorlax is going to be the lead. Shadow costed me a ton. If you follow me over on Twitter, you did see that post, and as well as posting it here on YouTube. So it is going to be a 10, 15, 15 with, of course, Lick, Body Slam, and Superpower. And then we have Metagross as kind of like the safe swap with the standard moves, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and Earthquake. Some like to run Psychic, but Earthquake is a lot better, and it is going to be 100% IV. I'm kind of working on Best Buddy, but I haven't really done too much. I should probably get on that with the whole Mega Evolutions, but we don't know confirmation yet about that. And then here it is, folks. The secret Pokemon is Conkeldurr. All right, so I did start off using this one here. I did purchase a secondary move a while back, but then got a better one, and I just went ahead and purchased that secondary move on it. It is a 98%. Why not? So the reason why I took off Gyarados was the fact that I was just sick and tired of having people safe swapping into Snorlax, and we had a simple solution. Let's bring in the best fighting type Pokemon. I mean, Conkeldurr and then Machamp is also going to be fantastic, but I just found Conkeldurr doing so much more damage and just more useful for me. I just prefer it. So let's go ahead and get into these videos of the battles and see what we have. Now, with a Snorlax going up against the Dragonite lead, what I like to do is, for the most part, not shield anything, right? If I get a shield out of them, that's, beautiful. If I don't, then that's fine as well. So we're just going to let whatever go through. Doesn't matter if it's a Draco, if it's a Hurricane, if it's a Draco, that's great, because then they're going to have to swap. So I do go in here with my Metagross and just farm. I don't care what they throw at me. I'm just going to farm. For the most part, I usually don't. All right, I'm going to be shielding this up because they got some extra damage in there. They went for Hurricane. A lot of times they like to go double Dragon Claw to bait me out, but then they're stuck having to go with the Dragon Claws all the way because they're low on energy. We're able to get that Metagross out of here, and then we're going to be swapping into our Conkeldurr going up against Togekiss. We're able to get that Stone Edge through, and we are so close to taking out that Togekiss with the Metagross. So yeah, we're taking a loss here, but this is something that you need to take away, as well as how I was able to help myself. You need to analyze what you did wrong and correct it, or try to do something different, right? The same thing as correction, and overcome that error that you made, right? If it was something where you needed to not necessarily take out a Pokemon all the way, have them knock you out first, and then go in with another Pokemon and farm an extra bit of energy, so when they do bring in that next Pokemon, you can take them out or have an energy advantage, things like that. It's going to get very specific once you start rising up here. So we have the Conkeldurr up against the Snorlax situation that I was talking about, and it's doing exactly what I wanted. Now, I found myself in a lot of situations learning, but the opponent would let me take them out with Conkeldurr. They would go in there and farm and have a very big energy advantage, such as this Machamp right here up against the Snorlax. So they're getting off that cross chop and then swapping into Togekiss, and this is going to be great for us. We have that Metagross in the back, which is just going to put in work here. So we're going to go ahead and put shield pressure, because I know they want to get off this Flamethrower and not waste that energy and make us shield, but they're going for Ancient Power, probably trying to get the boost here, and we're able to farm all the way down. Metagross with energy is nasty, going right for that Meteor Mash, of course, and just taking out that Machamp there. All right, so Conkeldurr, folks, give it a shot. Now, let's step away from the... well, actually, let's look at this one. This is an important one. So we had a horrible lead. What we're doing is swapping into the Metagross here, because, well, I don't want to necessarily go to Conkeldurr, because if I do, and they go into Togekiss, it's not going to be great for us. We can get to Stone Edge, but Charm just does so much to fighters. So they're bringing in Snorlax. That's fine. We're able to bring it low, do a lot of damage. I didn't shield this up. I know I had energy, but I felt like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go Conkeldurr, farm this thing down. We're going to have to take some, HP loss here, but that's fine. They're going Superpower, which is going to be bringing them even lower, and we're taking them out quicker, which is okay as well. We're going to go straight to this Dynamic Punch onto this Machamp here, and we have kind of avoided that whole situation with the Snorlax up against Machamp, and now we're in a pretty good situation here. And we're going to get this off immediately, just in case they're about to reach theirs as well. And they're using that last shield. That's fine. We're going to just go in here and farm after this. All right, so we're going in with our Snorlax. They're bringing in Rhyperior. We have a shield left, and we're going with, of course, Body Slam Superpower. So at this point, I'm just going to go with double Superpower since we do have enough energy. Actually, at this point, I think it should be like a Body Slam to not double up lowering our defense and attack. Yeah, they were going to go with the Body Slam, lick it down, and yes, our defense has dropped. The chance is going to be doing super effective, but we're able to get to another Body Slam before they're able to take us out or get off a charge move, and we're taking the win there. Looking great. So as you can see, a lot of rank 10 battlers here. So back on to what I was going to talk about before. We'll get back into the commentary here in just a moment, but if you're thinking, okay, well, what about the algorithm, Poke? Well, do you think there's still one? Absolutely. I will say this, as you rise up in rank, there's not that many people out there or too many options for it to set you up with. So it kind of just throws whoever's there, and you don't really notice the algorithm too much. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe this is why a lot of the higher ranked trainers don't think there is one, because they're not battling too much in the lower ranks. All right, I'm not going to, go off on say anybody's wrong or this or that, but yes, I still do think there is one. And how should you overcome it? Well, I just stuck with one team. I was using the Gyarados for a while, and switching up the Conkeldurr was taking kind of a risk, seeing that I never really used these Pokemon in combination with each other. I knew what Snorlax was capable of, as well as Metagross. Conkeldurr, we've used it before, but not at all in the Premier Cup, unless it was practice before it was even out, showcasing things to you guys. But you want to kind of stick with the same team for the most part. If it's not working out too great, then maybe you should switch it up. If it is, and you just see yourself having a little bit of errors here and there, then kind of correct yourself like we discussed. Learn from your mistakes, because your losses are a loss, but it's also a learning experience as well. So think of it as, yes, you're losing points, but you're gaining experience for yourself. All right, if it's just a straight up loss to lag or something like that, or just hard countered and nothing you can really do, I mean, then that's a different situation. All right, but you guys get what I'm getting at here. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back into the commentary. We have the Swampert here, and I like this situation with my Snorlax. I don't mind it at all. Yes, we're not going to be as tanky as the original Snorlax, but we can still take those. So they knew they just bailed out of there, and we're going straight into our Conkeldurr. Again, folks, do you see why I picked it? So many Snorlax safe swaps, and I'm just able to just go right into my Conkeldurr and put in work with this thing. The counter on this is amazing. Of course, Dynamic Punch is devastating to so many Pokemon, and here is one of those situations. They just let me take them out. They bring in a counter, which is going to be Togekiss, but we do have that Metagross, so we can find our way out of this specific situation here. And maybe I should have farmed a little bit more, but the thing is, if I was to let them get off a Flamethrower at that point, you're going to want to shield, and if you're using a shield, then you're going to need to gain energy. You're going to have to farm that thing down. Don't get off a charge move. So it was good that I got that off and they didn't get off theirs, so perfect. And now we're back up against the Swampert with our Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and shield this up here. Getting a little bit low. We can still take one, but we want to keep our Snorlax a bit healthy at this point here. Going for another Body Slam, and I think we can just lick them down. We shield up the last one here and save energy for whatever they do have in the back. Perfect. And we're swapping into our Metagross to absorb this other Hydro Cannon. Wow, nice play there. And we're going to go ahead and farm them down, and we're taking them. All right, well, they had no other Pokemon in the back. I wasn't paying attention, but I just did a little flex there. I really didn't need to do that. So taking 3 wins here, and this is going to be over the course of a couple days. The last 4 or the last like 6 or 5 battles or something like that are going to be from today. Yesterday I should have had it, but man, did I mess up. We'll take a look at a battle on where that did occur, and I did talk about that yesterday, how my dog kind of yelped in pain, and not in any sort of like look at me or I want attention thing. It was like something that was very alarming, so I looked up, and that was it, that moment right there. The universe was like, not today. So we're swapping again into Conkeldurr for that Snorlax. Perfect. Beautiful. And if you think, okay, I don't have a Conkeldurr, can I use Machamp for the remainder of this season for a Premier Cup, if that's what you're doing? I mean, yeah, I mean, you could do that. I mean, it kind of works similar. It has Rock Slide. It has a Fighting Charge move. Just Conkeldurr's hitting a lot harder. So they are taking us out. It's not a big deal here. And I am not going to be showing all the clips, because the video would be very long. I could make probably like 6 videos out of all of the footage that I have, but we're just going to kind of focus on this and then maybe start using something wacky now, guys, because, well, we made it. We did it, folks. We are here. So I went in with my Snorlax here. We were up against their Snorlax with our Metagross, and we do have energy, I do believe. I wasn't paying attention. Just need to start focusing here. All right, seeing what they're going to do. They're bringing in their Snorlax. We licked them down without getting out a charge move, which is great. They're bringing in their Dragonite, and now we're going to unload on this thing a flurry of body slams. There's 1, and here's going to be 2, and we're just going to have to get a few more licks off, and we're going to be able to get to another one. But we're going to swap into our Metagross and get off our Meteor Mash. Beautifully played here. They're shielding this up. Now, it doesn't really matter what they do at this point. We win, because we're going to be able to go back with Snorlax, unless they had some secret energy stored up and get off a Hurricane or something like that. So, licking down the Dragonite, taking the win, on to our next opponent here. Good games to everybody, of course. And we're met with another Shadow Snorlax, folks. Let's get it. All right, I don't like these matchups. I'm going to be straight up with you. I don't like them, because it's very nerve-wracking. What are they going to do? Superpower, Skull Bash. There's the Superpower. They're retreating into Gyarados. I make a mistake here. I do believe I did not mean... Well, you know, what do we have? Conkeldurr? What are we going to go with? I mean, technically, Conkeldurr beats Gyarados, actually, because Dragon Breath, not that much damage. Waterfall's hurting, though, but then Crunch is not going to be very effective. Conkeldurr's counter, surprisingly, is still going to be doing a lot to Gyarados. And then you have this Stone Edge to take it out. It's going to be not one-shotting it, bringing it down to about 25%, maybe 20% or so, like... But still... I figured this works, right? We had to expend the shield. Fine. They're going to be able to farm us a little bit. Now we're going to be able to go in here with Conkeldurr. Now we're looking pretty good. So I see why I saved that here. All right. So yeah, that was the correct play. Going into our Snorlax, going to go for Body Slam, kind of threaten them with another superpower. But they don't give up. They are very clever here. I was getting a little annoyed. I was like, just give me your shields, man. Give them up, will ya? All right. So we're just going to go for Body Slam immediately here. Don't think this is a win. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, never mind. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. We have a Magnezone in the house. Our Conkeldurr loves those. Counter's going to eat it up. Yeah, there's those pauses between charge moves. Absolutely annoying and freaking ridiculous. And we're able to just counter down. And that was the only play there. You don't want to go for the charge moves, because what's going to happen is they're going to just freeze up. So just counter down if they have a shield left, if you know you can. All right, so Snorlax up against Garchomp. How do I like this? Well... Some people like to run Earthquake, in which, if that was the case, it's not so great. A lot of times I like to go for Earthquake or Sand Tomb to kind of bait you. So we did shield up that Earthquake, which is going to be a good call on our end here. But the Sand Tomb is pretty bad when they do use that and you shield it up. It does no damage whatsoever. So see what they're going to do here. Going for another Outrage. We're able to take that and get to another Body Slam here. And I'm suspecting them to shield up their Garchomp here. Oh, or they're letting it go through. Okay. Bringing in Metagross and farming us down. So we have Conkeldurr, folks. Let's get it. This is actually going to be another good Pokemon to go up against Metagross. It's not resisting the Meteor Mash or anything, but it's also doing a lot of damage to it. But it's going to be dishing out a lot of damage right back. They're swapping into Togekiss, and we're going right into the Metagross. And you already know how this is going to play out. All right. You already know. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and, well, we have no shields. Take the Flamethrower to the face, or do we? Oh, they froze. Wow, okay. See, well, lag. Hey. So it happens to me, it happens to them, but I think they're going to get their justice out of this. So going in here with our Conkeldurr, I don't think, nah, there's a Togekiss back there. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys, I wasn't looking. So we won that because of lag? Did we win that one because of lag? I think we did. All right, well... Guess what? I lost about, I don't know, 7 battles in the last couple days because of lag. Maybe even more. Sorry to the trainer. Absolutely. GBL, man. It's all the Go Battle League, right? So we're met with a Togekiss. Do I like this? Oh, yeah. I sure do. Because we win. We have to use a shield. But we will come out on top. And so they're swapping into their Snorlax. We're going right into that Conkeldurr. Let's get it. And... so what we're going to do is shield up the first, I do believe. And then I don't think we're going to farm down. That's a little ambitious. I think they'll definitely... oh, we're shielding up the Outrage. Okay, good call on that. That would have done a good chunk to Conkeldurr. And we're getting this off because I know they're probably trying to get off a Superpower or Body Slam soon. So better just to use that energy. And Togekiss is using its energy, thinking that I had a Stone Edge ready to go. That's great. And still doesn't take us out, so they're able to farm a little bit. Go in and Metagross, they're swapping into Escadrill. Got a little worried here, and I was thinking, okay, let's superpower, but we're going to have to shield this up. Build up to 2. All right, and let's just go for it. In case they shield one up, we have another one ready to go. Yeah, the attack dropped, but it's still going to be fine. We should be able to lick it down, I do believe. Let's see how this works. Taking it out. Escadrill being a little squishy. And we're going to go in with Metagross and go for this immediately. We're not trying to let them potentially add some secret stored energy. I don't think they did, but you know. Anyways, next battle. Now, I honestly think this is my favorite lead, Metagross here, because, well, Snorlax wins straight up. Meteor Mash is going to hurt, so we're going to have to shield those, but we're still going to be able to come out on top here if we do use our shield. They're swapping into their Gyarados, and, well, we have Conkeldurr and then Metagross, so not necessarily something we want to swap into, and we have Conkeldurr to handle the Metagross later on with a little bit more than half health, so shouldn't be that big of a deal, and it doesn't have energy. Gonna let this crunch go through. We should be able to lick it down and have energy. Perfect. Now we need to get off something right away. Don't know what I'm gonna go for. Maybe Body Slam? Or going for Superpower. That works too. They're bringing in a Garchomp here. So what we're gonna do is, ooh, they're farming us a little bit. That's not great. We can't necessarily go with the Metagross. I mean, we can, but let's just go with our Conkeldurr here. And we have to call this. It's an outrage. That's very, very unfortunate there that we did not shield it up. And here we go. We had to start putting on the pressure with these dynamic punches. They're not using that last shield, swapping into their Metagross here. And they might have a slight energy advantage, but not too much. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up to play it safe. It's just a Meteor Mash. Unfortunately, we wasted our shield. We're going to be going for ours to try to bait out their last shield here. But it's not looking so hot for us, folks. And man, we did not get off that Meteor Mash, and they're going to be able to go for an Earthquake, take us out, and that is a loss for us there. Good game. Moving it on to the next one here. We're met with another Metagross. Love this. Let's go. So expecting the swap after they use their Meteor Mash. Simple as that, and whatever they swap into, we'll swap accordingly as well. So shielding that first one up, and they're deciding to stay in here for a minute. We're building up a little bit of energy, making them think we're going for something else other than Body Slam, and they shield it up. Fantastic. And now we're just going to go straight for a Superpower here. Let's see if they want to use 2 shields, and we're able to take out that Metagross. Our attack and defense have been lowered. They're bringing in Machamp to farm us down, and we're just going to go for a Body Slam here to just do chip damage and figure this out. Should be able to go in here with Conkeldurr at this point, which will be resisting one of the charge moves. They're bringing in Gardevoir immediately, and I'm swapping right into our Metagross. Put a smile on my face, and that was a big relief. I'm going to be getting this off. I wasn't sure if I had to farm down at this point because of the Machamp's energy, as well as using the shield. If I should have went in here with Conkeldurr and farmed down. So I shield this up, we farm down, and don't think a Cross Chop's going to take us out right now. If they have close combat, it's going to be a Rock Slide. All right. I think they knew at this point they lost, so they just were like, whatever. They just went for Rock Slide. We're going to be able to take out the Machamp with a Meteor Mash. All right. Now, taking a look at the battle, that would have been my rank 10 right here a couple days ago. So we had lag several days ago. That would have been our first rank 10. And then this one yesterday was because of the doggy, whimpering and me going to check on her. So watch the critical mistake here. So this is amazing. We had a good lead. I was like, okay, we got this. This is it, folks. Let's get it. All right. So we're shielding this up. We used to shield Rare because I was like, we're not losing this lead. All right. And they went for Flamethrower, which would have definitely taken us out. So winning that, don't have much health. They're not going to be able to farm us too much. Bringing in Garchomp. I take that back. Garchomp's able to farm us quite a bit here because it doesn't take much with that quick move, but we're able to get it down to a little bit more than 50% here. So we're just going to go straight with our Conkeldurr, call this, and let it go through. It's a Sand Tomb. Great. So good call. We didn't waste our shield. At this point, we're going to swap into this, expecting a potential outrage. Let's get it. Oh, we're making all the right calls, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was getting super sweaty. I was like, oh, we got this. Oh, this is it. This is it. I'm finally going to hit it. And right about here is where she started to whimper. So what I should have done here is, yeah, fine, go for the Earthquake, but check this out. I just hit this Meteor Mash thinking, all right, I'm just going to get this off. I don't know what's happening with her, but I could have farmed to Earthquake. Look at that. Look at that. So that was it. I went in here with Conkeldurr, and they have enough energy at this point to get off 2 Meteor Mashes, and I'm toast. So that was pretty devastating to me. I was very upset, very salty. But it happens, and we continue on here. It wasn't so bad because I still had a great score, and it wasn't going to take much for me to reach rank 10 the next day, which we're going to be taking a look at right about now. So these are going to be battles from today. Like I said, I'm not showing every battle because I just want to make this not necessarily short and sweet, but, you know, good 30-minute video. That should be good enough, right? Anything longer, people start not getting too interested. I know a lot of you like to watch through all that, but this is a big moment here, so I thought I'd give you a decent size video. So we're met with a Dragonite, so you know the drill. We're just going to stick this one out. We're not going to get off or use any charge moves. Unfortunately, not able to get to that Body Slam. That's usually the case. They always win the CMP with the Dragonites. Bringing in the Metagross to farm down all the way. Don't care if they hit me with Hurricane. They were not able to get off a charge move. Not too sure what happened there. Maybe they're trying to get Hurricane, but they weren't close enough. They're bringing in Magnezone. At this point, we have a ton of energy. Let's see if they shield up. And they do. Fantastic. And we're going to be going for another one here. Hopefully they shield up, expecting an Earthquake. They let it go through. Very wise to save that shield. And we're sitting on 2 shields right now. Unfortunately, not able to get this off now. We're going to save these shields and not use them because, well, we have Conkeldurr in the back. Let's get it. And we're going to shield this up. It doesn't matter what they're going to be throwing at us. It's a wild charge, so good call. They have a Metagross in the back, and we have energy here. So this is looking fantastic, folks. So watch what's going to happen. Going to go ahead and shield that, of course. Build up to 2 dynamic punches so we don't have that darn pause. And we're just going to be able to spam these. Get this off. In comes the Magnezone. And we just farmed down because they had a shield left. We didn't even need to use the other one. And that was a good call there. Otherwise, we would have paused and they would have maybe gotten an advantage on energy and taken us out. We're met with another Gyarados here. Or, I mean, Dragonite. You know, flying dragon-ish. Gyarados. Always thought it should be a dragon. But anyway, we're up against the... well, they swapped Dragonite, but catching that Body Slam with Metagross, not very effective. And we're bringing it down below 50% here. We're going to go ahead and not let this go through. Okay. Forgive me here. Like I said, the commentary me and the battling me are kind of 2 different people. I'm in the zone, and right now I'm just observing this like you. And also giving you pointers on why I did what, right? But anyway, don't remember all the battles 100%. So what we're going to do, they have no shields left. I think we should just go in here and farm with our Metagross. Shield this up. All right, Earthquake, that's a good call. And now we have energy advantage here. They're bringing in Magnezone. I thought they were going to try to swap. We're going to go straight Earthquake. This is ours. This is our game. And they, I do believe, back out. Yep, good game. Alrighty, moving it on to the next one. And what I'm going to do for you for the last couple of battles, I'm just going to have music playing over and let you watch them without my voice, without my commentary here, so you can just observe them. So anyways, we're met with we're swapping into a Metagross. So they swapped into their Dragonite. Okay, that's great. And we're just going to go ahead and get this Meteor Mash off. Now, do we shield this up? I wasn't paying attention on how much energy we do. It's just a Dragon Claw, so that's not great, but at least we're able to get to another Meteor Mash. We're going to be able to take them out, but they're going to be able to bring something in and farm, but they're deciding to go double shields. All right. At this point, I was like, let's go. This is it. This is the last set that I need. Let's get this. All right, so what we're going to do, I think we farm with Conkeldurr. All right, yeah, we're bold right here. Shield this up and farm and just load up on energy with this thing. All right, we have a Stone Edge. We have Dynamic Punch. Both are going to be able to handle. All right, they're bringing in Togekiss. We're going Stone Edge and then swap immediately, I think, here. Yeah, swap immediately. They're swapping 2 into Garchomp. Actually, now this isn't looking so great. All right, so going for that Body Slam. Expecting an Outrage. Maybe they just want to lower our defense. It's a Sand Tomb. Okay. All right, that works. And yeah, this is going to be our first set of the day today. If you're watching this on this date, you can see when this was uploaded down below. All right, so we are able to take this one here. Very interesting. I don't know what happened there. Feel like they were able to get to an Outrage, but I guess not. So taking that win, and we're moving up. All right, we're at 2,992. Let's go. All right, gonna do commentary for like I think maybe 1 or 2 more battles, and then we'll let the music roll, and you can take a look at how it ended here. So we're met with a Togekiss, and this is the set that my heart would not stop beating through my chest. And as soon as we saw that Togekiss, we're, you know, happy, right? Because we know we can win this. If they swap, that's great. If they use a shield, that's great. So we're just going to carry on here. Shielding this up. Flamethrower. It's a good call. Building up a little bit of extra energy. I wanted them to take me very low so they can't farm too much for whatever they do bring in. A Garchomp, okay? But we're able to get off another Body Slam here. All right. And they still have a shield on their end. So what am I going to do at this point? Going to go ahead and go Conkeldurr. Let's see what they're going to decide to go with. We're going to let this go through. It's an Outrage doing a lot of damage. All right, so we're in a very similar situation like before where it could have been my winning situation for Ring 10. So let's see what happens here. We're just going to go straight for this. We were pretty bold there. Well, we weren't going to waste the shield. We knew we were going to be able to survive. Getting off that Dynamic Punch, swapping immediately into their Metagross, so I think they have a slight energy advantage. We made the swap pretty much almost at the same time. They got us with the Meteor Mash there, so now we're going to have to go and match them on that. And here we go. This is where they do have that slight energy advantage because they swapped a little sooner. And, well, we're going to take a loss here. So when this did happen, I didn't stress it. I was like, that's fine. That was a close match. I see what I needed to do for next time. So for this one here, I was met with a Machamp, and I was like, great. One of my last battles, and I met with a weakness in the beginning. Funny enough, I win a lot of them, though. So we're swapping into our Metagross. They're going to be going right into theirs. We go straight for Earthquake. They shield it up and can't take the risk here, so we're going to be shielding this up. It's just Meteor Mash. Whatever. It is what it is. We still can't take the risk. They get to another one here. I'm thinking, is this Earthquake? Really? No, there's no way. I wasn't counting, and I shield up again. That's fine. We're going to be going for another Earthquake, and they let it go through, so they have a shield advantage. I do believe they're going to be bringing their Machamp back. There it goes. And can we get to a Meteor Mash? Yes, we can. This is great. They have to use a shield. Yep, there's that last shield, and we have none as well. They're going to be farming us down, so all right, we're in a tight situation. Go Conkeldurr. They're just going to have to go with their close combat. Fantastic. Their defense has been lowered. They swapped. We're going into Snorlax, and we have Superpower. Hitting that immediately. I was thinking, come on, let's get it. Let's go, come on. And we're taking them out. That thing just can't take a fighting move. They're going into their Machamp, and this is ours. Our Conkeldurr is looking healthy, and close combat will take us out, but bam, Conkeldurr, the superior fighter, goes in and takes the win. With that said, trainers, enjoy the rest of these battles. Thank you for watching. This journey has been quite amazing. Consistency is the key. Stay focused and always just learn from what you did wrong in a losing battle instead of getting super upset. If it's lag, you know, yeah, that sucks. But for the most part, stay focused, guys. Thanks for watching, and let's get it, trainers. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.